Writing an informed consent form. Before we start this topic, let me introduce myself first. Good day, everyone. I am Princess Ella B. Mantalones from BSAM 1B. I am 18 years old and I live in Porok 7, South Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon. I am a working student and I hope that you will learn a lot from this topic. What is an informed consent form? An informed consent is a process for getting permission before conducting a healthcare interaction on a person or for conducting some form of research on a person or for disclosing a person's information. Whenever you are proposing research with human participants, you must provide a form known as an Informed Consent Form or ICF. With each proposal to indicate that the research participant has decided to take part in the research for her or his own free will. Kaning informed consent form is ginagamit ni siya kanang before mag-conduct og mga healthcare interaction nga kanang include og mga tao or kanang mag-conduct og mga research sa mga tao. So ginahatag ni siya sa mga tao para ma-inform sila. Then ginagamit ni siya sa research para sa mga participants nga nag-decide to take part sa research for her or his own free will. General information and tips for preparing a consent document. Reading level. Informed consent documents should be written in a plain language at a level appropriate to the subject population. So, dapat ang kaning informed consent ng mga documents is dapat naka-written siya in a plain language. Kanang plain lang dayon. Generally, at an 8th grade reading level. A best practice is to have a colleague or friend read the informed consent document for comprehension before submission with the IRB application. Take note, always tailor the document to the subject population and avoid technical jargons or overly complex terms. So, avoid ang mga kanang karabitang mga terms nga kanang dili kayo siya familiar. And then use straightforward language that is understandable. So, ang gamitin lang ng mga language is kanang dali lang masabtan para masabtan na nilang dali ang informed consent mga documents. Writing tips. The informed consent document should be succinctly describe the research as it has been presented in the IRB application. Tips. Use the second or you or third person, he or she, to present the study details. Avoid use of the first person or i-avoid na to ang magamit og kanang I want, I would like, o dili na siya gamiton. So, dapat ang gamiton lang is kanang second or third person. Next is include a statement of agreement at the conclusion of the informed consent document. So, dapat naa ang statement of agreement sa conclusion sa informed consent document. Next is the consent document must be consistent with what is described in the IRB application. Informed consent checklist. First is kaning informed consent checklist is muni dapat ang naa sa informed consent document, dapat naa ni siya. So, first is a statement that the study involved research. Next is an explanation of the purpose of the research. The third one is the expected duration of the subject participation or ang time sa pag-conduct. 4, a description of the procedure to be followed. And the last is identification of any procedure which are experimental. Basic elements of informed consent. First, a statement that the project is research and participation is voluntary. Second, a summary of the research including purpose, duration, list of procedure. Third is reasonable, foreseeable, risk, or discomforts. 4, reasonable expected benefits. And 5, alternative procedures or course of treatment if any. So this is an example of an informed consent form. Summary. Informed consent is a process for getting permission before conducting a healthcare interaction on a person, for conducting some form of research and on a person, or for disclosing a person's information. Whenever you are proposing research with human participants, you must provide a form known as an informed consent form. Informed consent documents should be written in a plain language at the level of appropriate to the subject population, or generally at an 18th grade reading level. Always tailor the document to the subject population. Avoid technical jargons or overly complex terms. Use straightforward language that is understandable. And in writing informed consent form, use the second person or the word you, or third person. You can use he or she to present the study details. Avoid use of the first person.